Welcome, seekers. You have made it to the Tarot Magicians channel. My name is Ricky, and today I bring you another pick a card tarot reading. Now, in this pick a card, we're going to be talking about just their thoughts and feelings. You know, this is an energy check-in reading. This can be for a crush, a future partner, a future spouse. I'm going to be talking about what are they going through right now at this very moment. What do they want you to know? So we're going to really get into this, right? We're going to talk a lot about essentially, you know, what this person that you have in mind, or maybe you don't even have them in mind, right? This is someone who is coming towards you. Maybe this is a soulmate connection. Maybe this is your potential spouse. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Now, before we do that, I want to remind you, seekers, to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to give this video a like when you can. And if you are interested in private readings, I am offering them at this moment. I might not be for very long, but I am going to be offering private readings. You'd have to go through my Etsy store. The link is going to be in the description below for a complete, unlimited questions private reading with me. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, seekers. In front of you, you have three groups. This is group number 1. This is group number 2, and this is group number 3. I'm going to give you a moment for you to make the selection. Select the group that calls your attention the most, the group that draws you in. Once you've made your selection, the timestamps are going to be in the description below so that you can fast forward to your groups. See you there, seekers. Welcome, group number 1. Welcome. Alrighty, so group number 1. Before we get started, I want to remind you to subscribe to the channel. I will be creating many more pick a card tarot readings just like this one. So subscribe, give the video a like when you can, and if you are interested in a private reading, spaces are limited. I more than likely will stop offering these private readings. So if you are interested in booking a private reading, you'd have to go through my Etsy store, and the link for that is down below. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. In front of you, seekers, I have a card from the Archaeo Personal Archetype cards. Now, I haven't shown this deck to you guys just yet. This is from Nick Bantock because I've been working with them myself. Extremely powerful. Has a lot of knowledge from Carl Jung, who I am a big fan of. So we're gonna go ahead and try and figure out the archetype that your person is right now at this moment mostly resonating with. Let's take a look. Oh wow, you've got the inventor. Interesting. So you have got the inventor. The inventor is essentially the quintessential Renaissance man, you know, with a pencil stuck behind his ear. This inventor is a problem solver, wise to the world, a good-hearted teacher, scrawling diagrams across his scuffed notebook. He is the son of Leonardo and Archimedes, willing to fix the broken vacuum cleaner. Without the inventor's inventiveness, every broken tool will remain useless and every obstacle will become unsurmountable. You need the inventor, or your heroic journey will be halted by the first broken wheel. So this is the card that your person is essentially right now just, you know, resonating with the most. It feels like they're working on a problem. They're working on fixing something in their life. They're working on getting things right. You know, we're going to need more tarot, more cards to figure out exactly what areas of their life they're working most diligently on. But, you know, the inventor archetype is very powerful because this is the archetype that kind of creates, right? This is the archetype that tries to manifest greatness, you know, through whatever means, through whatever necessary steps. And so that is kind of what your person is currently going through. They're just trying to build something. They're trying to fix problems. They're trying to bring something into existence that's going to move them forward. Something that's going to just inspire more action in the future. So, you know, when I look at the inventor, I think more of a stoic kind of individual. definitely a powerful, powerful card, a powerful archetype. So this is what they right now are just currently under, the energies that they are currently under. Interesting. So let's go ahead and throw some tarot. And we're going to go ahead and see exactly what other messages we get. And we're also going to try and answer the question, what do they currently want you to know, and also essentially what they're going through. So we'll start there. What they're going through, what are the challenges, what are they inventing, what are the problems that they're fixing. Let's try and get as much information as we possibly can about this person of yours, shall we? Okay, makes sense. You got the Emperor. You've got the Moon reversed. Interesting. All right. All right, so we're going to keep throwing cards. I'm going to throw 3 more. Okay, so you've got some very nice cards here, a lot of major arcanas, and that is very interesting. It tells me that this person is definitely going through a period of great transition. And so some of this transition has been positive, some of it has been a bit negative, but at the same time, it's like I'm seeing a very well-balanced individual here. There's a sense of almost epicness to this person, to be honest with you. A lot, I gotta say this, a lot of just male, divine male energy here. Okay, a lot of it. And so let's take it step by step. So we've got the Emperor and the Moon, and this is kind of where they're at right now, what they're trying to do, what they're creating, what they're bringing into this world. And so when I look at this Emperor, I see a person who has gone through the different trials and tribulations of life and has created a space for themselves. And so what this means for the rest of us, and what it means for just society, is that a hero has awoken. A hero has come to assist. A hero has come to be a part of our world and to build and create and to sustain us, right? And it's evident by this kind of, heroic nature of this person. What this illustration is essentially telling us with this dragon is that this person has defeated chaos, and they've created order out of that chaos, which is why we've got the dragon of chaos kind of curled around their feet, right? And nature right now stands to benefit from this person, which is why we've got that lion cub right there, just, eating from his hand. We've got this symbolism of almost forward moving, guiding light with the 2 horses, the dark one and the white one, just a representation of the energies of life, right? The energies of light, the energies of darkness. So there's a sense of this person having learned through those negative, dark experiences and coming out on the other side of that, being able to shine their beautiful light and being an inspiration to the world, themselves, their family. We've got also some star symbolism at the very top. So there's a sense of them being guided to do this, to create this, to bring this into existence, to work on themselves and free themselves from illusions. Now, the illusion part of this comes with the Moon. So the Moon is the card, for me, when I see this card reverse, it's the card of breaking free of illusions. It's the card of building something solid and not falling victim to the traps that life has in front of you, right? So this archetype is so powerful because, this person is an inventor at this moment. They're trying to create something, they're trying to bring something into existence, but it's manifesting in them working on their current life right now. So this person is probably studying, this person is building their skills, this person is trying to advance in their career, this person is trying to build a home, this person is doing everything that is foundational in nature, right? So because they want a solid foundation underneath them so that they can keep building on top. And so there's a plan, right? The inventor archetype, this person has a plan. They have a way of viewing life that's very unique because they have vision. And so, you see that here with the emperor. You see that vision with the two eagles. So his throne, this emperor's throne, is made up of two eagles, right? And so what you see here is the ultimate representation of having that vision, and so creating that and bringing that into existence, right? So that is the archetype that is most present with him now. And they're breaking free from illusions. This isn't someone that's going to believe in the lies that life has to offer. So I feel like this person is just very studious. I don't think that this is the kind of person that you can just lie to. This isn't the kind of person at this current stage in their life. This isn't someone who you can sit down and convince with some kind of radicalized kind of, way of viewing life. No, this person knows what's required to be successful. And so they're doing it, right? And, people like this, these are the trendsetters. These are the people that lead. These are the people that others look towards. So this is kind of the energy that they're resonating right now. They're building, they're inventing, they're trying to get this process of life right. And when I say the process of life, it encompasses everything, work, entrepreneurship ventures, love, building a home, family, everything, really everything. It's like this person is right now working to build something. And I feel like, when I look at these cards, I got to tell you, what they are building is truly, truly dynamic. I feel it. There's just so many major arcanas here that what they're working on right now will define their lives forever. I think that this person has found their purpose. And they are at this moment building, and they know that they found their purpose. They feel it. They know it in their heart. They see it in their mind's eye, and they're just going through the motions. They're going through the steps, the necessary actions that come with you understanding where you are and what you have to do, and all of the necessary work that it involves. And so, partly one of the reasons why I'm saying that is because of this Hierophant card. So let's talk about this, and then we'll talk about these other two cards, the Magician and the Seven of Wands. So with the Hierophant, if you put this together with the Emperor, right, we've got here 45, right, 4 and 5. We've got the building blocks of something truly great. So we have essentially the building blocks of true greatness in every area. One of the things that we are currently, unfortunately, missing is spirituality, right? The belief in something greater than ourselves. That's something that a lot of people are missing. And so a lot of perhaps inventors in our current age, they're very logical. They've made a lot of advances, and we've been very successful, right? We've fixed a lot of our problems, our physical problems, but unfortunately we are having now a spiritual problem. And with this Hierophant right here, it tells me that your person is very well balanced in this area. So they have this understanding that without spirituality, without the belief in something greater than themselves, there can't be no prosperity, right? So this is the ultimate philosophical Stoic who's essentially trying to create this reality where they're completely at peace and the people around them are completely at peace. And that peace comes from prosperity, comes from dynamism. It comes from just being able to flow with the energies that life has to offer. And so what you see with this Hierophant is pretty telling, right? You've got here the symbol of a bull. The bull is the ultimate symbol of potential, potency, prosperity. And then you also have a symbol of the bear. The bear, it's, for me, it's like Mother Bear. It's a symbol of just caring, nurturing, loving. And so that is kind of the energy that they are currently working on as well. Very similar to the Emperor, where the Emperor kind of makes their decisions based on more structured approach to life, right? A more foundational. We're going to build here. We're going to create here. We have all of the things that we need. Now we just have to put in the work. So there's that physical labor. There's that order, right? There's that voice that says we will create, and we have an agreement in place, and we're going to honor that agreement, right? That's the emperor. And so the Hierophant then comes in right after the emperor and says, all right, so we have this structure that we're creating, but what about our spiritual process? What about spirit? Are we going to learn? Are we going to be men and women or people of faith? And are we believing in something greater than ourselves? And so, it's just so powerful, because they are in many ways creating a very solid foundation for themselves. And so what I see, so let's move on to the Magician and the Seven of Wands. These two cards are what they want you to know right now, what this person wants you to know. So what they want you to know is that they're going through a period of like complete struggle. All right. Their energies are being drained. All right. It's taking everything that they have to keep it together. So we'll go card by card. We've got the Magician, and the Magician, as you seekers know, it's my favorite tarot card. Obviously, the Magician is one of the major arcanas where that talks about manifestation, forward moving momentum. It's almost the totality of the tarot, where it represents the all four suits, the pentacles, the cups, the swords, the wands. And so when this card is reversed, essentially what you have is energies being depleted, having to try very hard to make sure that you don't get consumed by this energy, trying to direct the energy in the right way, but being kind of led astray. Could be by society, more than likely society, and also, your own internal battles, mental, emotional as well. But with the Seven of Wands, what we have is a warrior that says, I will not be taken down. I will not be defeated. I will persevere. I will have success. I will be number one. And so you have here a warrior with some lion symbolism in the back, right? Just roaring. And there's this energy of just, I'm not going to stop. Nothing will be able to stop me. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to create, and just watch me grow, right? So there's this definite energy of just trying to build something. And also, again, there's vision. This person knows exactly what they need to do, but their energy is a bit depleted for some reason. Their resources are a bit, I would say they're all around structure, the way they live, the way they build themselves, their emotional connections. There is a piece of every single bit of their life that's draining them. And so they have to fight very hard to kind of keep these energies at bay and not let that darkness or that energy of that that unproductive energy overcome them. So they're trying very hard to overcome that. And they will be successful. This is one thing that they essentially want you to know. It's like, listen, I'm building, all right? I'm doing this. I'm going to get it done. I need a little more time. It's taken longer than I expected because of all of this energy drainage that's happening around me. But I will get it done. And you're going to see just how great it's going to be. So that's their message to you. Group number one. Let's go ahead and throw some oracle cards. What do you guys say? Let's throw some oracle cards. We're going to start with the Lover's Oracle deck. Let me show you the box. I've been showing you seekers the box. All right, so Lover's Oracle. All right, let's go ahead and throw just one card. Let's see what message this person has for you. Or it doesn't have to be a message from them. It could just be just a general message from Spirit to you. We'll just see. We'll let the cards talk to us, shall we? All right. So this is the artwork associated with your card, with your Lover's Oracle card. And the message is time. Okay, time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Interesting. And so I feel like this message right here is directed to those of you that are potentially just really, really, really like, needing this energy. I feel like maybe there's some people who are just asking and really trying to manifest this person as quickly as possible and saying, where are you? Why aren't you here? What's taking so long? My goodness, I want to meet you already, right? And so this person is essentially telling you with this card, give it some time, right? You're trying a bit too hard, give it time. So there's definitely still a process here that needs to take place. There's an energy here of prosperity, but it's going to take a little bit more time than perhaps you yourself want, right? So there's a timeline, and it's not necessarily the one that you perhaps expect, but it is happening for you. I mean, this person is essentially telling you that, hey, this will happen, but there's still some time, there's still some work that needs to get done, and I'm going to do it. We're going to go ahead and do it, and we're going to have success. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we get from the Gratitude Oracle deck. So let me show you secrets. We have here the Gratitude Oracle. This is an Oracle deck from Angela Hartfield. Let's go ahead and shuffle and just see exactly what we get. See if we can get more messages. What are the energies that this person is under right now? All right. Understanding. All right. So, interesting. We've got here understanding. I feel like this person is trying to really talk to you. Really, 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 really talk to you, group number one. There's this energy that is essentially trying to tell you, please understand, right? Be understanding. Just give it some time. Be understanding. And things will definitely be much better for you. So I feel like this person is definitely trying to talk to you here. There's this energy of them trying to communicate to you just how important it is that that you just feel like everything is going to be fine, and even though it's taken a little longer than you expected, it doesn't matter. It's going to be fine. So this is very important for them to inform you, right? So also they're currently under this energy of understanding. So they're trying to understand how things work. They're trying to just have this general understanding of what it entails to be a part of this human experience, and how they're going to build on that, and how they're going to create, and how they're going to expand, right? So there's this understanding going on in their lives right now, and they're kind of asking you to have the same kind of energy. It's like they're asking you to kind of resonate with that energy at this moment in time, because it is important. All right, let's go ahead and throw some more Oracle cards. We're going to throw a High Priestess. Yeah. This is the box for the Priestess of Light. Not the High Priestess, but the Priestess of Light Oracle deck. Let's go ahead and shuffle and throw just one card. Let's take a look. Achievement. Oh boy, oh boy. I told you guys, this is definitely the energy that this person is under. They're not stopping for anyone. Achievement, effort plus intention, right? This is very powerful. And also, when I look at this card and I look at that buffalo, for me, the buffalo is sustenance. All right. So think of the Native Americans. Native Americans, they needed the buffalo. All right. It's like it was everything to them. They used every part of the buffalo. So, in times of great distress, in times of winter, when things were just so chaotic, the buffalo was just such a symbol of sustenance, and it ended up being like their very existence, their lives, right? It saved them. So I feel like, this is your person essentially telling you that they're trying to create this energy, this buffalo energy, where it's like, I have everything I need at this moment, right? I have everything. I've created everything. I don't need anything else. I am self-sustainable. I have different forms of income. I have a solid foundation that I can build on. I have a home. It's like they're working on so many things, and it's like they're saying, I need this. I need to achieve this in order to focus on anything else. And so it's 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 exemplified even further with the Magician reversed and the Seven of Wands, because their energies are in some ways being depleted. And so they're fighting with this kind of energy, right? Even though they've reached a lot of success, even though they've created an incredible foundation, there's still that struggle, right? That struggle hasn't left. And so they're having to balance that energy. And the worst thing that can happen for them is to, leave the energies that they're currently under and then just go somewhere else, right? It's like they need to align them. So they know that they need to follow a certain direction to reach prosperity. All right, so let's throw some more oracle cards. Let's see. Let's go ahead and throw a card from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle deck. Here we go. Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards. As you seekers know, I just picked the deck that calls to me the most. I have like a table here filled with decks. I picked the one that shines. The one that calls to me the most. This is not scripted at all. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and use this deck. Let's see what message we have here. We're going to throw just one card. What do we have? We were just talking about Native Americans. That is hilarious. Okay, so spirit guides. Look at this. And now, again, more eagle symbolism. Interestingly enough, insight, guidance, purpose, spirit guides. My, oh my. This is such a powerful card, guys. It's a card that just kind of, explains exactly what we've been talking about, right? So there's purpose. This person has found their purpose. This person knows what they want to do. They know what they need to do. And it's almost like if they've been led to this by their spirit guides, right? Their spirit guides have given them insight. They've given them guidance. And they've been able to find their purpose because of this, right? This is having the ability to understand what they need to do in order to manifest greatness, in order to help society as a whole. There's just a sense of knowing here. They know that they need to do this, and they're doing it, and they're being very successful at it. So they are asking you to be more patient, okay? That message, I don't want that message to be lost here. They do want you to be more patient, group number one. So maybe some of you potentially have been a bit sorrowful or a bit upset, or maybe, you want things to materialize quicker. You want to meet this person quicker. What's going on? Why is this taking so long, right? And so you're being told from this person that, unfortunately, you're trying a bit too hard, right? Just give it time, flow a little bit, and understand that there's different things that need to occur before this energy comes into existence, but it will come into existence. And it's going to be so beautiful, right? So let's go ahead and throw, one more oracle card. Why not? We're going to throw just one more oracle card. Let's see what the archangels have to tell us. So this is from the Archangel Oracle deck from Diana Cooper. So we're just going to throw one archangel card. Let's take a look and see what messages we get. Archangel Mariel. Okay, you have got Archangel Mariel, and the message here is manifest for the highest good. Work with pure love. My. So interesting dynamic here. And I feel like that message is a message directly to you from this person, okay? They're asking you to just manifest. They're essentially asking you to do this. They're asking you to manifest for the highest good, group number one, and work with pure love. So don't work from an energy of fear. Don't work from an energy of hopelessness. Don't work from an energy of despair. You know, work with an energy of love in every area of life, love for yourself, love for your situation, love for just the energies that are present at this current moment, love and appreciation. So that is the message from them to you with this Archangel Moriel. Very powerful message. All right. So, you know what? I'm going to throw one more card. I don't know. I'm feeling it. I want to throw one more. And it's going to be from the Whispers of Love. Let me show you guys the box. The Whispers of Love. Let's go ahead and take a look and see. Maybe if they want to provide you with more information here. Let's see. Whispers of Love. What would you like to whisper to us? Oh my. You've got a beautiful card here. Group number 1, spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. My goodness. And you have here an illustration of that connection. I mean, this is almost a psychic connection. This is a bridge, you know, a holding of the hands, being one. I mean, there's lifetimes being just having lived together. I think that this person is someone who you've reincarnated with many times over. Okay, you've reincarnated with this person. When you see them, you're going to know it's them. There's not going to be any mystery surrounding who this person is. I feel like you're going to know. It's like, man, this person is just calling to me. I feel them, and I know that they see me, and I know that they understand me. And it's a connection that defies explanation. It's a connection that's just very beautiful, right? So you're going to know. You are going to know that this person really cares about you. And you're going to know who they are. And, you know, I feel like you two have just lived so much, so many lush lives, so many beautiful lives. And now you're here again, reincarnating and doing it all over again. So beautiful, truly beautiful. All right, so that is the last oracle card that I'm throwing today, Seekers. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give the video a like. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Also, I am offering private readings. I may not be offering private readings in the future. I'm thinking of not doing that. I want to dedicate more time to this channel. I want to dedicate more time to the pick a card readings. Demand has been very high for those readings, and it's taken up a lot of time, even though I enjoy doing them. But I will have to either limit them or simply not offer them so that I can create more pick a card readings and videos, because that is ultimately what I want to achieve. You know, I want to create and do at the very least 12 or 15 pick a card videos a month. Right now I'm only able to do 5 to 6. So, you know, it's been pretty time consuming. All right, so that might change. But if you are interested in private readings, I am still offering them at this current time. You're going to have to go through my Etsy store. The link is going to be in the description below. I want to thank you, Seekers, for being present. I want to thank you for all the love, all the support that you've given me. Thank you so much. And, you know, I hope that everyone has a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Oh, and I almost forgot. Don't forget to leave a message down below. I want to hear what you Seekers have to say. I want to know, essentially, you know, what you Seekers want from this channel. If you have any pick a card ideas, anything, let me know. Any constructive criticism that you'd like to share with me, I would love to hear it. So, thank you, Seekers, and bye-bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome. All right. So before we get started in group number 2, I want to remind you to subscribe to the channel. I will be creating many more pick a card tarot readings just like this one. So please subscribe. Don't forget to give the video a like. And also, if you're interested in a private reading, I am offering those at this time. You'd have to go through my Etsy store. The link is going to be in the description below. All right. So, Seekers, in front of you, you have a card from the Archeo. This is a beautiful, beautiful, just very transformative deck. It just talks about the different archetypes, right? The different archetypes just the personal archetypes and all. It just gives so much details, and I hadn't shown it to you guys because I myself have been learning from this deck, and it's truly masterful. So the question that we are trying to answer here today is essentially, what is your person going through right now? What do they want you to know? This is an energy check-in, their thoughts, their feelings. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what card this is. Oh, the Innocent. Interesting card to get. I love the Innocent. This is a beautiful archetype. So this is the archetype that is most present for them right now at this moment in time. The Innocent is very intuitive. The Innocent is adventurous and really goes after different experiences. They are unencumbered by convention, rule, or regulation. The Innocent feels no limitation or restriction. They're oblivious to consequence. The Innocent is willing to leap into the abyss, certain that if his parachute fails to open, he's going to grow wings, right? The Innocent is essentially confident of his immortality. His unbridled imagination cannot be punctured by fear, any fear at all, fear of failure or anything. Certainly, this archetype is in some ways naive, but had it not been for this archetype, the world would never have been mapped. Art would never have been expressed. It would not have come out of the human soul. Science would not have pulled back the veil of superstition. But of all this archetype's qualities, it is his willingness to ask the vital questions that makes him invaluable in any quest. All right, now, it is true that one day this archetype will become aware of their limitations, conceding that not all things are possible. But until then, the Innocent's heart beats like a tattooed drum. Okay? So, this is definitely, with the Innocent, it's almost like the Fool, right? It's the Fool. It's the energy of newness. It's the energy of trying everything. It's the energy of wanting to express themselves and just being a part of what perhaps they don't know in order to bring new understanding into that thing that they don't know. So, I'm feeling like your person at this current time, they're trying something new. They're expanding, they're growing. I feel like maybe potentially your person might be a student. They're currently learning new skills. Maybe they've started a new job. There's this energy of them trying something new. And so they're trying very hard. They're trying to grow. They're trying to expand. And there's this energy here of just wanting to know. And also there's a sense of daringness. There's a sense of like, I got this. I'm going to keep growing. I'm going to keep learning. Be careful, world, right? That's kind of the energy of this archetype here. So let's throw some tarot. We're going to throw some star tarot. We're going to try and get some understanding of what this person is going through right now with the tarot. Also, we're going to answer the question, what do they want you to know? So shuffling. And let's see, Spirit. What are they going through right now? Okay, what do they want you to know? Wow. All right. Some very dynamic cards here. I definitely feel like, this person is going through a period of instability. I see some chaos here. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I definitely see some chaos. I see some daringness, almost this energy of I can do it all, but at the same time not 100% prepared for that all. I get the feeling that your person is right now in over their heads. It's like they're trying something, they're trying to learn something, they're trying to expand their horizons. They may right now be kind of trapped, and it's almost like if they're having a hard time finding that their way out of it, but it doesn't matter, they're under this innocent archetype. And so there's this driving force within them that says, don't give up. You can do this. Move forward, expand, learn, and so they're going for it, right? They're going for it. And so they're making a lot of mistakes. You've got here the Prince of Swords. The Prince of Swords is reversed. This is the card of the mind. This is the card of intelligent thought, intelligent language, intelligent words, intelligent decision making. Using these things for whether it be in school, whether it be at work, applying those skills there. The fact that it's reversed tells me that maybe there's a sense of like they're struggling to get these things done. So maybe they're struggling in learning something and then applying it, or they're having trouble applying what they're learning. Essentially the same thing, but there's also this sense of like their energy is being drained from them, right? So it's like even though they're under this archetype, this is the archetype that's keeping them balanced right now. It's been very difficult for them, which is why they've got that Ace of Wands reversed, right? That Ace of Wands reversed is the card of energy, forward moving momentum, electricity just igniting you, this energy of just intestinal fortitude, and it just, growing into something so beautiful. You waking up in the morning and wanting to do everything possible to make sure that you have a successful day, and not stopping until you feel that success, right? So that's the energy that they want. That's the energy that they're kind of under with this innocent. But at the same time, with that eight of Wands reverse, it's been extremely, extremely difficult for them to accomplish that. And it could be because they're essentially starting from a place of complete newness. They don't know, so they're struggling. They're struggling to get their foot down. They just don't have the skills. There's definitely things that they're learning, but perhaps it's not as quick as they would like. So that's what they're currently going through right now. That's the energies with these two cards that I'm seeing. Their message to you at this current time. What is their message to you? You've got the Devil reversed. You've got the Five of Wands reversed. And so what I am seeing here with these two cards is, on one end with the Devil reverse, is the darkness and the worst part of life. You've essentially got here a sense of bondage. What you have is a sense of like giving into the darkness of our time, right? So this is a place of complete darkness, this Devil reversed. It's a place of just not feeling connected, not feeling whole, not feeling like you are vibrating as you should, just feeling a bit sorrowful, dispossessed, maybe even a bit downtrodden. So they're telling you here, it's like, listen, this darkness, this sorrowful, terrible energy that I'm currently going through, and potentially maybe you are too, it's going to come to an end. It will come to an end. And the reason I'm saying that is because we've got this Five of Wands reversed here. And when I look at this card, it's like the card upright, you see a volcano erupting, there's fire everywhere, there's just a terrible, terrible, terrible possibility that, this person might be burned. There's this fire that it's all consuming, and this person is kind of holding on for dear life to what they deem most precious, which is those flowers at this current time. There's an energy of guidance. There's an energy of, don't worry, I'm going to help you, with the stars all around. But at the same time, it's like it's a very bad situation that this person is under. So the fact that it's reversed tells me that potentially that energy will come to an end. Things will get better. And then we go right into the central message that this person has, right? So this is the Princess of Cups. And so we're going from that chaotic, dark, horrible, bad energy to this energy of almost balance, balancing between that darkness and that light, to complete, blissful, beautiful, loving, and just, I would say just peaceful light. And so, their message, before I even talk about this card, their message here to you is the struggles are going to end. The struggles have not come to stay, they have come to pass. And so even though I'm going through this darkness, I will learn from it. I will expand my knowledge base. I will persevere, and I will be successful. And you're going to see that this darkness, I'm going to turn it into the most beautiful, beautiful part of my life. And I feel that you are going to be present for that. You're going to see that. You're going to see their greatest moment. You're going to be able to kind of resonate with this Princess of Cups energy along with them. And so, there's really no denying the beauty of this card, right? Let's take a moment to just look at it. And there's just so much going on, right? You've got so much life, so much beauty, stars everywhere. So, the couple of stars that we saw in that Five of Wands, there were just a couple. You can kind of count them. Now here, it's very difficult to count. So it's like this energy is going to just expand. It's going to get even more, I would say, delightful. And so what this person is essentially telling you to do is to be patient with this and to understand that, hey, I'm going to go ahead and reach you. To many of you, of the people watching this reading, this Princess of Cups might be a representation of you. This Princess of Cups might be a representation of, what is at the end of this beautiful, or not beautiful, but this darkness for them. So it's like they're essentially also telling you, some of you, that one of the reasons why they've chosen in their soul contracts to go through this bit of darkness and chaos is because they want to shed some kind of ignorance. They want to grow and expand in some area. And so you're going to be able to meet them once they've grown and learned that lesson. So that is for some of you. All right. That's why this Princess of Cups here is a representation of you. And you are at the very center of this, because you are going to be able to see this kind of new person, right? This person with skills and understanding and dynamism and this growing understanding of what should be done and how it should be done and when it should be done. So, this person is just going through the process of life, expanding, learning, and taking everything in. And it's been very difficult, but I feel that it's definitely going to be worth it. And that is their message to you. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some oracle cards. We're going to start with the Gratitude Oracle. Let me show you the box. Here we are. So this is the Gratitude Oracle deck by Angela Hartfield. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what the Gratitude Oracle has to tell us or show us about this this person and potentially maybe, what other energies they're currently under right now. Enthusiasm. All right, and you've got a representation of that enthusiasm through the illustration of a child with wings, butterfly wings. So there's definitely, it's like another representation of the Fool, really. But in a more beautiful light, in a more, I would say, youthful and innocent light. And that is that's the message, essentially, of the innocent, right? That is, there's no more innocent face than the face of a child. And so what this person is telling you through this reading is that they're happy, all right? Maybe perhaps a few of you are maybe thinking, well, they're going through a bad time. Oh no, they're sad. That's not the case. Even though, this person is going through some hard times, right? They're going through a bit of friction in their lives. They're enthused by this, all right? They've reached a place of contentment, and that is the beauty of the innocent archetype. The innocent archetype is motivated. They are happy where they're at. They're growing, they're expanding, they're just breaking new ground. And so, with that breaking of the new ground, there's always going to be this energy of friction and growth that needs to take place, and ignorance, right? One very interesting thing with the Fool. It's funny, I keep talking about the Fool, even though we haven't even gotten the Fool yet. But these representations they just have a very strong connection with the Fool card. The Fool in the tarot, in the not the Rider-Waite, but the deck before the Rider-Waite, the original meaning or the original illustration of the Fool was a person that was kind of ugly, right? Obviously then the Rider-Waite came, and his illustration of the Fool was just someone filled with life, beautiful, just brimming with excitement, but in every way beautiful. But the original meaning was a person that was kind of ugly. And so the reason why it was that way is because, whenever you're new, like whenever you're starting something new, like you're in a job, and it's a brand new job, or you're in school, and it's something that you just don't have any experience, and somebody has to kind of hold your hand and just show you and teach you, you're kind of viewed in a negative light, because it's like this person is weighing down the team, or we're having to stop and explain things to this person. So that's why that was kind of the illustration of the original tarot deck. And then Rider-Waite came, and the illustration of the Rider-Waite right now is just this Fool just brimming with joy and excitement. But I feel the reason it's like that is it's so well explained here, right? They're going through that darkness. They're seeing it. I feel like they're going through a bit of judgment. I feel that people are being mean to them. I feel that they are being even attacked verbally with the Prince of Swords reversed. Their energy is being zapped, or at the very least, they're almost being discouraged to pursue what they're doing. And I feel that it's because, they're weighing down the team wherever they are right now. But they want you to know that they are feeling enthused. There's an energy of enthusiasm, So just think of this beautiful child when you think of your person, Think of that beautiful face, and just that enthusiasm, and that energy of just lightness, and that energy of just happiness and joy. Right, and so also the butterfly message here, which is transformation, complete transformation. All right, so let's go ahead and keep these oracle cards coming. We are going to throw the Priestess of Light Oracle deck. Boom, boom, boom. Priestess of Light Oracle. All right, so let's see. All right, so we have got Harvest. Look at this. Gathering of Blessings. Harvest, harvest, harvest. Interesting. So with this card, Harvest, Gathering of Blessings, I feel that it's just a representation of what they expect out of this situation, right? So they're wanting to have a harvest to be able to gather. And so there's this sense of like them being led to this, right? To these new waters, these new adventures, this new way of thinking, new way of speaking, new way of just doing things. Because that's where their harvest lies. And they're in the process of gathering it. But, they're definitely working towards having a harvest. And so that's the representation of this Priestess of Light. And also it's a message to you from them telling you, listen, this is going to benefit both of us, right? Whatever it is that I'm going through, whatever I'm learning, even though it's been tough, even though it's been challenging, it's going to benefit both of us. Perhaps we haven't met yet. Perhaps I am, giving my attention too much on this. And perhaps, there's this energy here of like, we not having met you yet, but really wanting to. But at the same time, it's like, I have to do this. I have to go through this process. I have to try and just learn a new skill so that I can build on my life, build that foundation, be able to grow and expand to territories that I want to grow and expand to. So that's kind of the message here with this harvest, the gathering of blessings from your person, group number 2. All right, so I was going to throw this oracle deck first, and I completely forgot. So we're just going to go ahead and do it now. So we have here Lover's Oracle. show you the box. So Lover's Oracle, we are going to throw one. Just one card. Let's take a look and see. All right, so this is the artwork associated with your card. All right, and so the message is, literally a message for you. I am thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Man, oh man, I should have led with this one. My goodness, look at that. A direct message. And I got to tell you, I feel like this person is really trying to speak to you. Even before we threw this card, it was just so overwhelming with the Devil, the Five of Wands, the Prince of Cups. The message is just so clear, right? This transitioning from darkness to complete light, and then you being at the center of that light. I mean, it was truly something that I felt. And now it's like, my goodness, it doesn't get any clearer than this, right? A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Gorgeous message. So yeah, I mean, that's self-explanatory. I don't have to go into some long, detailed explanation of this card. It is self-explanatory. That is a beautiful message for you. Group number 2. Wow. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some more Oracle cards. Let's see what else we can get, right? Let's see. So now we're going to go ahead and throw an Ancestor Spirit Oracle card. This is from Jade Sky. We're just going to throw one card. Let's go ahead. Oops. Let's go ahead and do that now. All right, so we have got here, honor the deities around you, prayers, offerings, help. Oh my. So, I feel like this message is one for you right now, group number 2. I feel like your person is trying to give you a little insight into maybe a problem that you're having. I feel like maybe there's something that some of you have been asking, or maybe you're unsure of, or, what should I do? Well, your person is trying to help you with this situation and this problem. They want you to honor the deities around you. They want for you to pray. They want for you to make offerings, and they want for you to help yourself and maybe help others. So how this looks, how this is essentially the picture that I'm seeing in my mind right now of what your person wants for you to do. The picture that I'm seeing is you praying for what it is that you want. So, whenever you are in a place of complete zen and relaxation, say a prayer in that moment. Really see in your mind's eye what you would like in your life and ask for it. Understand that also this does come with an offering. And so the offering that you need to do is an offering of actual work. It's not going to be enough. I know some traditions, they have this offering where they just, they put perhaps, they just, they don't give enough, right? And so the ultimate offering, the ultimate sacrifice that you can do in your life, group number 2, is your time and effort. So if you are trying to manifest, say, good health, it's important for you to put in the effort towards that. If you're trying to manifest money, if you're trying to manifest wealth, if you're trying to manifest success in some area, try your very best, right? Sometimes we don't do that. We don't. We say the prayer, but we don't give the offering of our time and our energies and our efforts, and so it ends up not happening. Also, another very important thing, the help keyword there is one of karma. And so whatever you do, whatever energies you're putting out into the universe, make sure that it's positive at all times. It's important for you to stop speaking badly behind people's backs. It's important for you to stop, bad-mouthing people. Stop being so confrontational. If you can help by maybe perhaps lending a hand to an organization that needs it, and that you know is an honorable place to actually assist, go ahead and do that. If you can lend your time to some kind of nonprofit organization, go ahead and do that. Give your time, and that's the best offering that you can give, okay? That is the best offering, because the greatest commodity in this world is your time. You have no idea how much of it you have. So a minute of your life can be worth an exponential amount. We don't know the value of your time. And so, a lot of us, we willingly give that time away. And we allow other people to tell us what our time is actually worth. And so, in this card, I kind of went off the rails there, but in this card, what you are being asked to do is, number one, pray, ask for what you want. Make sure that you make that offering of time, and make sure that when you are offering that time as well, put in a little effort towards helping other people and spreading some good karma, so that can actually come to you quickly. And honor the energies of the heroes, of the deities of your time, and try and walk in their footsteps as best as possible. So it's almost like if your person wants you to manifest what you want, and they're trying to help you, because I feel that maybe some of you are feeling stuck. You don't know why things aren't happening. It's because you're missing a 1, 2, 3 step process, and this is it right here. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some more cards. We're going to throw a card from the Archangel Oracle deck. And here we have the box from Diana Cooper. Let's see what message we get from the Archangels. We're going to treat this almost as a unison message between the Archangels and your person. What do we have here? Cherubim, all right. Yes, my goodness. Look at this. Look at all that light. Look at all that gold. Look to the stars. Accept keys and codes of stellar wisdom. My goodness. My. So this is a very powerful card. All right, group number 2. This is a very powerful card. This card is essentially telling you that you are going to receive messages from the great beyond. You are going to be led. You are going to be assisted. You will be receiving some signs. And so the message of look towards the stars is look towards spirit. Look towards something greater than yourself, and look for that guiding message, because it will come. It will present itself to you. And so when it does, all you have to do is accept that message and try and decode it, right? And so you're going to gain that understanding. You're going to gain that message from that. So, my goodness, I feel like some of you have been asking for some more information and guidance, and it's interesting that your future partner is offering that guidance through this reading. So, my goodness. Let's go ahead and throw another oracle card. I feel inspired to keep this going. Let's go ahead and do... let's go ahead and do a card from the Whispers of Love. As you seekers can tell, there's like no order to these readings. I just kind of pick whatever deck is calling to me, whatever deck just seems a little different from the others. I just intuitively just pick these out. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a card from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. We're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to throw just one. Let's see what message we get. Spirit, speak to us. What do we have? What do we have? What needs to be discovered and learned? Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Your partner is coming through again. Group number 2. And here you two are kissing and hugging. And my goodness, the union of hearts. A love connection defies explanation. Boy. Yeah. Yep. Take it in, group number 2. What this means is that this is your soulmate, the person that is coming to you, the person that is here talking to you right now, the person that is trying to give you these messages. This is your soulmate. This person is reincarnated with you time and time again. You've lived many lifetimes, which is one of the reasons why they're kind of showing us in this form, right? This almost tree form. It's like we're rooted in this world. We're rooted together. We're connected together. And we've done this so many times that we are a part of the very fabric of this earth, you know. So there's this energy that truly defies explanation, because it's a connection that is ancient. You know, you two have been doing this. You've reincarnated in a past life, and now you're doing it again. It's truly beautiful. So they're here and they're working. They're going to make sure that once you two come together, it's for the betterment of your union. And so I think that partly the message here as well, and I don't think I touched on this as much. One of the reasons why this connection has not happened yet is because they want to go through this experience that they're currently going through, right? They're really, really, really invested in this innocent energy here. And so that's the reason why. But once they've accomplished, once they've gained the understanding, once they come to the true, full understanding that, hey, I've grown, I've gained something. Now I can, you know, start vibrating with a different archetype. Then I feel that this connection will come. So be patient, group number 2. This is definitely a beautiful connection, a beautiful person. Thank you so much for watching. So this is the end of the reading. Thank you once again. Don't forget to subscribe, Seeker. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Don't forget to give the video a like. And if you are interested in a private reading, I am offering those private readings at this moment in time. You're going to go ahead and have to go through my Etsy store in order to get through in order to be able to place the private reading. So the link to that Etsy store is going to be in the description below. You know, if there's any questions that you seekers have for me, please do not hesitate to let me know. I am definitely here to help. Let me know if you have any questions. You know, if there's anything that you seekers would like to essentially just see me do, I would love to do that for you, seekers. So let me know. Definitely looking forward to your responses, looking forward to what you have to say. Thank you so much, group number 2. Thank you for all your love. Thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are. Bye-bye. Welcome, group number 3. Welcome to today's Pick a Card Tarot reading. Now, before we get started, I want to remind you, seekers, to subscribe to the channel. There will be many more Pick a Card videos like this one. Don't forget to give the video a like. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And if you are interested in your own private reading with me, I am offering those at this time. You would have to go through my Etsy store in order to place your orders. The link is going to be in the description below. All right, seekers. So in front of you, you have an oracle card from the Archeo personal archetype cards. And I got to tell you, this deck from Nick Bantock is truly phenomenal. I haven't shown it to you. I haven't even, brought it into this channel at all, because I've been reading it, taking it in, growing, and trying to learn as much as I can from it. So we're going to try and figure out which archetypal energy your person is currently vibrating with. Let's go ahead and reveal your archetype. Oh, you've got the Poet. Look at this. Beautiful. The Poet is special in many ways. And, when you look at the Poet, essentially what you see is imagination running free. Okay. The Poet's words, they concentrate and distill. It makes the ethereal visible, bringing focus to beauty, inviting us to pause and consider. This is an elegant romantic. The Poet emerges with rich experiences and unexpected experiences, synthesizing the essence of every moment, making the world more vibrant is the focus of the Poet. The Poet's words help you filter through your thoughts and feelings in order to reveal your most noble self. And so this is the energies that they are under right now, the energy of the Poet. My goodness. And when I look at this card, it's like I feel like this person is in this moment just trying to just make sense of the world. Like I'm seeing like this very like this philosopher, right? This person who's trying to really bring about an identity, or they're trying to really find that identity, or they're trying to assist other people in finding that, and they're trying to really create something. So your person more than likely is a creator. I feel that maybe they are working on this. They're creating something. They're creating some kind of great work that will inspire people, that will show people a different way. And this can come in just many different, shapes and sizes. For example, it could be that they are YouTubers and they're trying to get the message out. Perhaps they're podcasters and they're trying to bring about some kind of understanding about difficult topics. There's definitely digital media here. That's what I'm getting. It's just digital media, and they're working on this project and they're trying to build it, and they're trying to find a better way forward for themselves, for the people around them, just for humanity as a whole. Beautiful, beautiful energy to be under. All right, so we're going to go ahead and throw some tarot cards. We're going to start with the Star Tarot. And let's try and get a little more understanding. We still have to answer the questions. What do they want you to know? And essentially, what are they going through right now? So let's go ahead and answer these questions for you. So what are they currently doing at this moment? Okay. All right. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, so let's throw some more cards. Okay. All right. So, group number 3. Let's go ahead and get this reading started. What are the current energies that they are just kind of going through right now? You've got the Hanged One and you've got the Knight of Swords. So, the Knight of Swords for me is a person that uses speech in order to inspire, in order to uplift. Also a debater, someone who uses words to really try and make a point, right? They want to try and perhaps move consciousness forward, or some kind of intelligence forward. They're just trying to change some kind of process through this dynamic speech that they're trying to pretty much bring. And so what I feel when I see that Hanged One is that it's taking far, far longer than they expected for this change to occur. And so they're doing their part. They're writers. This is probably, for some of you, this is a blogger. This is an author. This is an influential mind. This is someone that's trying to bring about some kind of change. And it doesn't have to be radical change. It can just be a very well-balanced kind of change. With the Hanged One, what I feel is balance. So it's like, what's going to bring balance to the world? What's going to bring balance to society? What is the philosophy out there that just says you are at peace, you are one, you are loved, you are cared for? It's like, what are the different types of thought patterns that would move us forward as a society in a peaceful and loving, in a non-chaotic way? It's like, this is what this person is involved in. So, I feel like they're going through a bit of struggle in this area. It hasn't been easy. I feel like maybe they're involved in some kind of polarizing debates, and there's different varying ideas and they're having to combat those ideas. They're having to challenge those ideas. And so it's been very difficult for them to actually be able to just kind of, get people to actually listen and maybe buy their books or read their blogs or watch their content that they've created and put out there. And so they're being challenged is what I see here. And so they're under this energy of, I'm doing the best that I can. And that's the beautiful part of this person, which is why I said, oh, wow, that's interesting. Because it's like, even though they're being met with opposition, they don't dwell from their mental peacefulness. This person is at this moment in this kind of peaceful environment where it's like, I know that I'm doing the best that I can to move society forward in the best possible way. And so I'm not going to stress about this if it doesn't happen exactly when I want it. I'm not going to stress about this if things don't exactly are perfect, right? This person is so well balanced, so I would say intelligent and so understanding of the true flow of life that they're able to accept whatever the outcome is and even enjoy that outcome, because it would mean them being a part of that human experience, that human existence that says everything changes, everything is constantly moving and evolving and transforming. And so the most beautiful part of life is being able to be alive to see it happen, take place. And I feel like they're just so inspired by their work that, no matter what happens, they're not going to stop. They're going to keep moving forward. All right, so their message to you is beautiful. You've got the Three of Swords, you've got the High Priestess reversed, and you've got the Ace of Cups. And so, I'm going to try and be as eloquent as I possibly can, because there's poetry with these three cards together. Like, literally, the poet is trying to bring forth some poetry here. So what you have is the chaotic energies of the Three of Swords. You've got a heart pierced by swords. You've got a woman crying. Then that's followed by the High Priestess, which essentially is a representation of your intuition. It's a representation of stillness, reversed. And then we finish it off with the Ace of Cups right at the center, which is the ultimate source of love. And the message here is that dark times may come. It may break your heart. The world may feel like a very bad place. But you must always trust that there is something out there greater than yourself. And you must always trust in yourself, in your intuition. And you must always follow your internal compass. And if you don't, you will be led astray. Don't worry so much, and connect with the ultimate source that the universe has to offer you, which is love. Unconditional, beautiful love. It is all around you. All you have to do is accept it and be it. So that's the message here that I'm seeing. I feel like that message is definitely, I feel that, for whoever picked this group, I think you're going through something, all right? For this message to be this intense, and this is their message to you from them, it's because you're probably going through something, right? Maybe you're going through a bit of this Three of Swords energy. Let me just see if you resonate with this card. Let me show it to you. This is chaos, right? Emotional turbulence. The water's coming down, right? So, from that to the Ace of Cups. And one of the beautiful things here that I'm seeing also is their essence, their energy right now is the poet. And right underneath that, you've got the Ace of Cups. So there's a deeper meaning to this. And it's saying, listen, when we meet, when I come to you, when this relationship perhaps it just takes place, or we come together, I am going to provide you with the love that you need, and I'm going to fill your cup up with that beautiful energy of mine, right? We see it right here, right? You've got this energy coming down. We've got this cup of love being filled by the essence and the energy of this person, right? The poet. And so, this person is essentially telling you they're going to be present for you. They're going to love you. They're going to care for you. They're going to be what you need, essentially. And so you also, with this Ace of Cups, you have a lotus flower symbolism. And we know that the lotus flower is born from a swamp. It's born from a place of darkness. It's born from chaos. It's born from just, the most horrible of places on earth, sticky, muddy, eek. But it grows into the most beautiful, beautiful of flowers. And so out of that beautiful lotus flower, you have this spring, right, of just water and beauty. And you have this cup with this heart. And so understand that darkness has not come to remain. Sadness or sorrow or despair, it has not come to stay. It will pass. And it's important for you to really listen to yourself. Follow your compass. Follow your intuition. Trust in yourself. And so there's a message here from this person telling you also that, if you've perhaps have been led to the point where you have trouble trusting in yourself because maybe you have been somewhat tormented, or there's been some kind of past trauma from past relationships where they've taken all of your self-confidence, and you're healing from that. Understand that it's important for you to notice when you aren't following your own compass or your own intuition, and when these things, this darkness and this way of thinking comes or is presented to you. You come to the realization that it's because of these past relationships and just the pain that they cost you. And try your best to correct that as much as you can. All right. So let's go ahead and throw some oracle cards. Let's see if we can get a little maybe deeper message from this Lover's Oracle. Been getting some nice messages from these Lover's Oracle cards. I mean, they've been impacting me. Lover's Oracle, here's the box. All right. So let's go ahead and throw one card. We're going to shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, here is your image. Every card brings a little image. And then the message. Ooh, it's a long one. Of course, the poet, right? All right, so it reads, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. My goodness. Man. So group number 3, your poet is trying to really just my goodness, they're really trying to show, they're flexing here, right? They are flexing. Just very philosophical messages here. And so, your poet is now giving us the essence of life, really. This is literally the essence and the cycles of life. And it's almost a representation of the totality of the human experience. As simplified as you can possibly put it, and it's like that message is truly, truly one that is for you so that you can grow and expand and move towards what is next in your life. Wow. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some more cards. We're going to throw a card from the Gratitude Oracle deck. Let me show you the box. Gratitude Oracle. I've been showing the boxes on every reading. I started doing it in one, and now I do it in all of them. If you seekers don't like it, let me know. I will stop doing it, but some of you appreciate it, so I'm just going to keep doing it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and shuffle the Gratitude Oracle, and let's see what card we get here. Between, oh boy, my goodness. Yeah, this poet of yours is definitely one for the ages here. All right. So you've got this representation here of the in-betweens of life. This is a pretty... the only thing that you can say from this between is that we have choices in life. We can either decide to be, in the cold and we can remain there for a long time, or we can pursue the road that leads to greener pastures and prosperity and goodness. And so go ahead and decide on that road, right? Don't remain in that cold based on insecurities, maybe not knowing, not listening to your intuition. Because if you do, then you're just going to stay in that cold, right? And it's not going to be good. There's always something good on the other side. And so you have to listen to your internal compass. More often than not, if it's fear that rules you, if you feel this overwhelming amount of fear when you're going to make a decision, it's because there's going to be growth and expansion on the other side of that. And so sometimes it's good to step into that fear, because that growth is what you need in order to be able to flow fully in this life of ours. So, more messages here from your poet. Very intense, very deep. My goodness. These are the energies that they're under right now. So it makes perfect sense. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some more oracle cards. We've got here the Priestess of Light Oracle. So here's the box. All right, let's go ahead and throw just one card, and let's see if we can get a little more information on this person, right? Let's see what else can we maybe draw or conclude from this person. Idyllic times, the garden in paradise. Oh boy, I like this. Look at this. Okay, so this person is essentially telling you, I'm working towards prosperity and I'm working to bring paradise on earth. And I feel like it's important to speak about what has been lost, what has been perhaps forgotten. And if we're able to do that, then we're going to be able to grow and expand as a body, as a people. And this is very important because it's the only thing that we can do in this existence. And so I feel that they're trying to build that garden. They're trying to just bring about that paradise here on earth. And I feel with this card, and the reason why it's a part of this reading, is they're asking you to be a part of that. Okay? They're asking you to prepare to be a part of that. So potentially, some of you some of you aren't resonating with this poet, I would say, vibe at this moment, and this archetype kind of energy. And I feel like this person is essentially trying to help you see why they are the way that they are, right? Why life is a series of constantly shifting cycles, and why we must go with the natural flow of life and accept and be patient and have this energy of expansion in all areas, but ultimately patience as well, and to always move forward, and to use your words to sharpen your sword, meaning your speech, so that you can use it effectively and you can move society forward in a very dynamic, kind of conscious way. So what I feel here is that your person is telling you that you are going to be a part of this great project. I feel like they are working on something truly dynamic. They want you to be a part of it. You are essentially going to aid in this process, and you're going to represent something truly beautiful. I feel like you are going to be able to intuitively tell this poet what battles they should fight and what battles they shouldn't fight. And I feel like you are going to really lend a very important hand. So there's definitely an energy here of assistance between the two of you. There's an energy here of just growth and understanding of different energies, people, the people that you have around, their intentions. You're definitely going to assist this person in a very, very beautiful way. And they know this, which is why they're trying to kind of guide you towards what perhaps you should do at this moment in time to almost align yourself with the energies of this universe, of this time. And, this is also a very strong message from Spirit, right? This is a message from your spirit guides. This is a message just from the universe to you, right? So let's go ahead and throw some more cards. I'm trying to decide which one. As you seekers can tell, I have no order to this. Like, I'll just throw whichever oracle deck calls my attention the most. And you know what? This one is. So let's do it. The Ancestor Spirit Oracle deck. That's what we're going to go ahead and utilize here. We're just going to throw one card. 1, 1, 1, 1. Family connections. Boy, oh boy. All right, so interesting card here. Respect, people, kinship. All right. So this is a card that talks about what this connection is going to be like. Okay. So, it's funny because I was just talking about, how your connection with this person is going to be like. And, I kind of went down that rabbit hole, and there weren't any real supporting cards. I just decided to go down that road. And now the next oracle card is the card of connections and family connections. And so that it's beautiful. We get to talk about it more. So what I'm seeing here is a relationship that will be about respect, it will be about people, and it will be about kinship. Okay, that is what this connection is going to be like for you. This is someone who's very interested in people, very interested in culture, very interested in just, examining or exploring a little more of just, people as a whole, why they think the way they think, why they feel the way they feel, why do they have certain customs. And so I feel like, that energy of respect and kinship and just togetherness, obviously is going to start with your family, and, it's going to expand, right? And it's going to be involved. It's going to be a part of your work. It's going to be a part of just the way that you process life. This is an energy of giving, also taking. But there's this energy of just connection, right? True connection to not only the source, but also connections to people, connections to the earth, connections to things that will bring us forward and help us as a species. Very insightful card. Very insightful card. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at another oracle deck. We're going to throw a Whispers of Love oracle card. So here we go. Whispers of Love. We are just going to go ahead and throw one. Just one. Oh, here we go. Oh boy. My goodness. Okay, so act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. Interesting. So you've got here, two people flowing together, dancing together, enjoying each other's presence, and that is a very interesting thing here. So what I am seeing with this card is, it's important for you to visualize what that life would look like. Start acting like if they are already here. I feel like maybe for some of you, there's this energy of despair. There's this energy of chaos. We go right back to this Three of Swords here, sadness, potentially because you want for this person to come as quickly as possible. Maybe it's not happening as quickly as you would want it to. And so you're upset about that, right? There's this energy of just feeling upset, feeling a bit down that these things just aren't occurring as quickly as they should or as you would want them to. So you're being asked to act as if that partner is already there, right? Whether you have someone in life or not. So beautiful message with this card. Let's throw one more oracle card, and that is going to be the Archangel Oracle deck. This is from Diana Cooper. So let's go ahead and throw just one. We're going to shuffle. Seraphim, Seraphiel, my. And the message here is tune into the divine will, open to higher illumination. All right. That is a powerful message. That is a very powerful message. And I feel that, this reading has a strong message from Spirit to you. Okay. It's like, this person is so aligned with the energies of Spirit and the energies of this world, And I saw that from the moment I threw the Hanged One and I got the Knight of Swords and I got the Poet, I understood that we were dealing with a person who just understands the human condition very well, understands it so well. And it's like they are trying to help in some way. So, for those of you that perhaps have been feeling like there's a bit of sorrow or despair, or maybe, you've just been, feeling upset, or there's been this chaotic energy going around because of past trauma, some past pain, understand that there is an energy around you that wants to help you and assist you. And so you have to tune into that energy, right? That is the divine will that your poet here is kind of talking about. That is that higher illumination. That is that unconditional love that's all around you, that wants to constantly hug you and wants to tell you that things are going to be okay. So it's important for you to connect with that. All right, so that is what I see here, group number 3. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Also, don't forget to give this video a like as well. I'm offering private readings at this moment in time. If you are interested in a private reading, you are going to have to go through the Etsy store. That link to the Etsy store is going to be in the description below. Let me know if you have any questions, seekers. If you perhaps have any insight into what you would like to see in this in this channel. Perhaps future pick a card tarot reading ideas. If you have an idea, let me know. Leave it in the comment section. I'm interested. I will add it to the pick a card queue. For those of you that have noticed that someone left an idea, if you like that idea, go ahead and give that comment a like. That way I know that multiple people want to see that and I can give it priority over the others. All right, so that is what I see here, group number 3. Beautiful reading, a beautiful person through and through. My goodness, I really enjoyed it. Very difficult, definitely a very difficult reading, but it was worth it. Really beautiful. Thank you so much for watching group number 3. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day or night wherever they are. Bye-bye.